All right, good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm just making sure this is working properly. Hello, good morning, everybody. It's time for motivational.
All right, good
Monday.
morning. Hello, everybody.
My audio here. This is hear myself. There we go. Good morning. It's time for Motivational Monday. So, how are you guys doing? If you can hear me, if you can see me properly, I'm also streaming on YouTube right now and just trying things out. If you can hear me, if you can see me properly, please just comment, say hi, say good morning, and tell me where you're watching from. Today is election day. I hope that you guys voted and that you voted wisely as well. We have, of course, our flip party in the Freelancers in the Philippines Facebook group. It's just a little fun. Of course, we're not running for politics. We're not running for counselor or anything, but it's just a little bit of fun. So go ahead, check that out. We have campaign posters, care of Mark Beloso. Thank you for that. But yes, it's Motivational Monday, even though it's a holiday today in the Philippines. A lot of us still have to work. It's not a holiday around the world. Good morning, Justcell. Good morning, T-Rex. Yes, good morning, Genicel. Yes, we have a lot of people watching this morning. Van Mark, MJ, Daisy, and we have Sophia. Good morning. Good morning. We have a number of people watching today. Yes, yes, that even though it's a holiday today in the Philippines, we have to. A lot of us have to work, and if you're not working, if you're not a freelancer yet, it's a great time for you to catch up on. If you're a VA bootcamp student, to catch up on the lessons. Or if you're not a student, then tend to do some research, learn more about freelancing. If this is really what you want to do, okay. So it's a great time whether you're working. That's great. We have the freedom to work whenever we want. Whether you're watching Game of Thrones right now, it's actually Game of Thrones time. That's also great. Whether you're learning more about freelancing, it's also great. So no matter what, it's a great time. And hopefully, I hope for the future of our country that we're going to get great people. Let's all pray that we get great people in the government to help us. We might have different opinions about who we want to win, but all in the end, we're all on the same side, right? We want the best for the Philippines, even though we have different opinions. And let's just hope whoever wins has, works towards making the Philippines a better place. Anyway, yes, time for our motivational message for today. Mang buntag. Yes, good morning. Good morning. So, when do you feel nervous? That's the question I have for you. When do you feel nervous? We're going to talk about being nervous. Maybe you're nervous right now. I'm a little bit nervous talking to you guys. So, when do you feel nervous? Let me know in the comments, okay? If the following make you nervous, so you can just copy this comment here and let me know if this makes you nervous. So, do you feel nervous when you're applying for jobs? Do you feel nervous when you're applying for a job? You can say yes. Yes, I feel nervous when applying for jobs. Do you feel nervous when you receive emails from Upwork? Maybe you got banned. Maybe there's a new announcement that you don't like. Or let me know if you always feel nervous when you're invited for an interview. Is that something that always makes you feel nervous? Getting an email from a client or getting a message from a client saying, I want to interview you. Does that make you nervous? Now, nervousness, it's a common feeling brought on by our body's stress response. Okay, it is all scientific stuff. It involves your hormonal and your physiological responses that help prepare you to handle a perceived or imagined threat. Okay, it's a common feeling. It's your body's stress response. That's what nervousness is. Your body prepares to either fight or flight, right? Fight or to flee a threat by boosting your adrenaline production. So that's what nervousness is. That's what nervousness does. And it's the body's way of reacting. It's the body's stress response. Take note of the word prepare. You're preparing to fight or to flee, fight or flight, right? So nervousness, it signals your body to prepare. Like, okay, I'm prepared. I'm going to either fight or I'm going to run. That's why when we experience being nervous during those times, it's because it makes our body prepare for the upcoming events. Okay, keyword there is preparing. And when we're being prepared, it's of course a good thing, right? Being prepared is a great thing, right? Rather than being unprepared. We talked about that before. Being prepared is a great thing. feeling nervous is not just to make you feel more alive. When you have that nerve, makes you feel more alive. Like if you go bungee jumping or if you go on a roller coaster, you're nervous and you feel more alive. If you're not nervous, then there might be something wrong with you. But yeah, it feels nervous when you're about to do something scary, right? Yes, Jenny, yes, coach, nervous during interviews. Giselle when applying for a job, T-Rex during the U.S. visa interview. Thank you for sharing what makes you feel nervous. And others, you can also share what situations have made you feel nervous as well. Yeah, so your body feels more alive. It goes through a series of experiences. So nervousness tells you that you're doing something right. Okay, that feeling, okay, am I going to fight or am I going to flee? Is it fight or flight? What response am I going to do? It's something right, and that thing is preparation. Okay? That thing over there is preparation. So it's really okay. It's really natural to feel nervous when you just receive an invite for an interview, right? You receive an invite for an interview. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay if you feel nervous when you receive a job offer as well. It happened. It's normal, because what do you usually do when you receive those? Okay, what do you usually do when you receive a job offer, when you receive an interview request? What do? You research about the task. You prepare, right? You seek help from your support group. We have a lot of people posting in the VA Bootcamp members group, oh, I have an interview, what am I gonna do? The client's asking me this question, what am I gonna answer? So you seek help from your support group. And you calm yourself, you reassure yourself that this will have good results. And when the interview comes, you're prepared and you'll have a greater chance to get accepted because you were nervous, and that helped prepare you. That helped, you research the task. That's when you're fighting, you're researching the task, you're preparing yourself, you're getting your sword, you're getting your shield, that's your fight response, you're facing it. Okay. You may feel nervous during the interview, but that's natural. It's totally normal. It happens to everybody. Clients may sometimes feel the nervousness from you, but what's important for them is how motivated and how well you can do the task. Because they know it's normal for you to feel nervous. They know that it's normal, but once again, what's important is how well you can do the tasks. So remember, when you feel nervous, just tell yourself, it's okay. Remember, when you feel nervous, you either have a fight response or a flight response. And what you want to do is you want to say, okay, I'm nervous, and what am I going to do? Am I going to fight or am I going to run away? When you feel nervous, do you want to fight or do you want to run away? Do you want to fight or do you want to flee? And when you feel nervous, say, that's okay, and make your decision. Are you going to fight or are you going to flee? Are you going to run away or are you going to face the challenge? And of course, I want you guys to face the challenge. I want you guys to be okay with being nervous and not run away. Let your body feel the nervousness and let it do all the preparation you need, and think positive that great results will follow. Okay, that when you're choosing to fight and when you're not choosing to flee, not when you're choosing to run away, you're choosing to fight. So this week I want you to make another commitment. Share in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, don't share it in the chat, share it in the comments. There's a separate chat section, there's a separate comment section. I want you to comment, I am okay with being nervous. Of course, if you're on Facebook, we have the comment section there. I want you to say, I am okay with being nervous. And that's a commitment to yourself, and reminder to yourself, and kind of like an affirmation. That's what you call it. An affirmation with yourself. I am okay with being nervous. And you know why you're okay with being nervous if you watched this Monday motivational video, and it's because, it's the nerves are there to prepare you, and you're going to be choosing to fight and not flee. Okay, you're going to be choosing to fight and not flee. So say, I'm okay with being nervous. I want you to say it to yourself, and I want you to comment it in the comments down below. I'm okay with being nervous. And yeah, thank you, Marie. I'm okay with being nervous. Say that so that it's you telling yourself that you're okay with being nervous. That you're not gonna flee. You're not gonna choose flight. You're gonna fight. You're gonna face the challenges. You're gonna prepare. And being nervous is totally okay. It's normal. It's your body's way of dealing with the challenge. So I'm okay with being nervous. All right, thank you, Jo Marie, MJ. All right, even if you're watching the replay on Facebook or on YouTube, yeah, just share in the comments. I'm okay with being nervous. Okay, and the comments down below in YouTube, not the chat. It's a bit weird. There's a comment section and a chat section. Okay, a couple of reminders for the week. Later today, Flip Chat and Chill, 5 p.m. There's going to be, the topic is going to be, do you also want to become a freelance writer? We have, of course, Anna Soriano and Phoenix Jackson. With special guests, we have Yaz and Gladys. So two really good writers are going to be with us later in the Flip Chat and Chill, later at 5 p.m. So if you want to become a freelance writer, or if you are curious, maybe you're curious, maybe you're not sure, but you're curious about becoming a writer, go ahead, attend that later, 5 p.m. And Just Success on Wednesday at 5 p.m. again, Lizelle is going to share her success story, 6 p.m. actually, sorry. The slide's wrong, but at 6 p.m., Lizelle is going to share her story. Lizelle Igoy, who's also from Cebu, Lizelle is going to share her story, how she improved her English skills and gained confidence in freelancing with Lizelle Igoy. That's at 6 p.m. on May 15, not May 8, May 15 at 6 p.m. Okay, so once again, don't forget, when you're feeling nervous, that's totally fine. That's the body's normal stress response, and you have the choice. Are you going to fight or are you going to flee? And if you're going to fight, you have to make this week's commitment, saying, I am okay with being nervous. All right. That's it for today. I hope I hope that this will be a part of your week. Whenever you feel nervous this week, if you get an interview request, if you get an email from Upwork, if you get a response or an offer from client, you're gonna feel nervous at first. But I want you to remember this Monday motivational video that nervousness is okay, and choose to fight rather than to flee. And when you choose to fight, you're gonna have to tell yourself, I'm okay with being nervous. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the coming days on the other shows, and yeah, you have a great rest of the week. Bye bye.